Miami's a 14-point favorite over Milwaukee in Game 2 of their series, and there's not much we can take from Game 1 of this series other than Miami absolutely dominated every bit as much as most people were expecting. Of course, they got an easy cover of the 13-point spread in that game, winning by 23, and the total was also dead on. It pushed at 197, which is also the total for this game. So Miami clearly outclasses the Bucks. The Bucks will likely be able to come up with at least a plan in the way of adjustments for this game, although it's not clear how much that's really going to be able to help. But giving 14 points in the playoffs is kind of pushing it a little bit. Already this year, we've seen how the Bulls made adjustments against the Nets after getting blown out in Game 1 of their series. Now, the Nets, of course, aren't Miami, but still, a more competitive Game 2 here wouldn't be a huge shock. But again, Miami is the favorite to win the title this year, and Game 1 really showed why. Milwaukee probably won't be able to put together any kind of serious answer from Milwaukee. But again, 14 points in a playoff game is a ton of points, especially for a Game 2 where Game 1 was a blowout. Last year, Miami had a similar situation. They got a blowout in Game 1, and then they covered their next two home games in Round 1, but they came very close to the spread, so I'm not sure there's a ton of value here to be had on the spread. I would lean very slightly towards the under 197, and you might be able to make some kind of a case for a first half, second half spread or money line play on Miami. But in general, this series is looking like it's going very much according to expectations, and there's not a lot of clear value anywhere. Although, again, in my personal opinion, if I had to make a bet on one of these lines, I would take the under 197.